So first, can you please provide more details on some of the features of the BearCat, and then what was the final cost, the manufacturer, uh, and other details that you would like to share?
Sure, Mitch, I'll let you cover Mitch is or Sergeant Brulette is our tactical uh, technician on this vehicle and played a pivotal role in getting the city to acquire this vehicle for the safety of the citizens of Brentwood and East County for that matter. So, Mitch, go ahead.
Yeah, so the armored rescue vehicle, ARV, or emergency rescue vehicle, ERV, the manufacturer is Lenco, Lenco, and they're out of Pittsfield, Massachusetts. They started as basically a armored van company for running money, and then they got into military and police vehicles. We specifically chose the armored rescue vehicle because of the medical capabilities that this vehicle has. So it has basically a full ambulance setup on the inside of the ERV, full onboard oxygen, medical supplies, multiple workstations with work lights, IV bag holders. We're able to, insert medic, and they can completely work inside of a vehicle that can protect them in a situation where that still may be dangerous as it's going. So the other features are it does provide law enforcement a way to have peaceful resolution to a crisis. It gives us a position where we can basically be in a safe, protected area to negotiate. I mean, for hours if we need to. Where prior to that, our department would have to either one, rely on another agency, or two, we would have to use tactics that didn't give us a lot of time to be able to de-escalate a situation. So this, we're being asked in law enforcement to de-escalate as many things as we can. De-escalation talks about time, distance, and shielding, and this vehicle provides all of that in one. And that the medical features that it has is, it really does give you a concept of protecting our community. It's a vehicle that'll be out at our downtown events. It's not going to be anything that we'll be utilizing this vehicle as much as possible.
Okay. And so when you mentioned about the medical facilities that it has, so how different is it from your EMTs, those vehicles you for any situation, or will it be different, or will it be deployed together, or how does that work?
It's pretty much it's the same as the AMR vehicles that are in the county, the same capabilities. This is just under an area of armor. So if we do have a situation where maybe it's not completely under control, and we need to start saving lives, we would have that ability to without any worry. So places that we wouldn't be able to go to in the past, we'll be able to go to now and in the future.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
let me
sorry.
jump in. A good example would be is if we had an incident where there were a active shooter somewhere and we know that they're not in area A, the active shooter is in area B, but we have people that are hurt in area A. We could take the armored rescue vehicle into area A, extract the wounded out to the medical personnel, and start rendering first aid inside the rescue vehicle as we're pulling them out. Where without the aid of this vehicle, we would have to go into area A and take people out, wasting valuable time of getting them that time with a medical personnel, as we'd have to carry them out to the ambulance area and the cold area, so to speak. So that's kind of the best way to describe how this benefits.
In the last 4 to 5 years, we've had to rely on other agencies to utilize armor on let's say maybe 10 occasions or less. But the whole idea is when you have to rely on another agency, we don't have it as a resource for us. Then you're talking time. And in some of those incidents, they worked out. Everything at the end worked out good. But that's how the whole thing is. Were we lucky? Were we good? If things could have turned out differently. So, you see this vehicle and you see it as, oh, this is a tactical SWAT type vehicle, and really that'll be one feature of it. Yes, it'll be utilized on SWAT operations and that kind of stuff. But this is a vehicle that is a patrol ready vehicle to handle emergency like situations. Everything from a barricade in a house, barricade in a vehicle. If we have a dangerous situation in a neighborhood and we need to start evacuating houses, we could do it with this vehicle and they'll be protected the entire time. So it's multi-featured. Like I said, it's going to be in the downtown events. Hopefully in our community, we'll never have to utilize it for that. But maybe this is a deterrent too. Maybe it's out at one of our events and somebody that's planning something evil sees it and is like, you know what, I'm just not going to do that. So